Coursework 2 by Kara Rattray. In this piece of coursework, I'm going to be talking about myself, as well as talking about the reasons for why I chose to be on the sports management course. As well as this, I will be performing a SWOT analysis on myself, as well as creating a smart action plan. As well as this, I'll also be talking about the importance of referencing and plagiarism, as well as performing a reflective summary on my first semester. Introduction. My full name is Kyle Tariq Rattray, and I was born on the 12th of October 1998 at Whipps Cross Hospital, Leytonstone. I am from London, Walthamstow, and I have 4 immediate members in my family. They are my mum, whose name is Angela Rattray, my dad, whose name is Maurice Rattray, and my older brother, whose name is Keanu Rattray. My current education is sports management at Coventry University, and my favourite sports are basketball, football, American football, and athletics. Some interesting facts about me are that my last name, Rattray, is actually Scottish, and I support Arsenal FC. I'm also 6'3" tall, and I wear size 13 shoes. I've travelled to 3 different countries in my time, and they are France, USA, and of recently Cyprus. Why I chose this course. In the future, I'd like to become a basketball scout. And even though directly scouting and the sports management course doesn't directly correlate, from the sports management course, there are key skills in which I can learn, which can be translated into becoming a scout, such as leadership and just management in general. As well as this, the world of management in sport is vastly growing, presenting more opportunities, and through the sports management course, it helps to boost my chances of gaining an opportunity in the sports world. As well as this, it can also help to lead to other employment in other management departments rather than just the sporting world. SWOT analysis. My strengths are that I'm quite organized and knowledgeable. As well as this, I'm also active and a hard worker, and also display traits of open-mindedness. However, my weaknesses are that I'm easily distracted and my attendance is quite poor. I do lack in quite a bit in confidence, and I do leave my work late due to laziness. Some opportunities, though, are that I have recently and I have taken part in recent work experience for a part-time job. This helps to get rid of some of my laziness, as I have to be active. I can also speak with lecturers, which can help to gain my confidence, as well as take part in some work experience opportunities to help get rid of my laziness even further and help get rid of my distractions. However, some threats are that I lack a lack of sleep, my TV, laptop, and my phone, as well as a lack of motivation in general. SWOT analysis continue. There are potential opportunities for me in the future, such as part-time jobs and SEM work. And my weaknesses can be improved over time if I take part in these opportunities. However, my weaknesses could end up affecting my work in the future if I don't choose to deal with these weaknesses. However, though, I do display good employability strengths, which could help me gain more opportunities down the line. Smart action plan. Objective. Improving attendance, having an attendance of over 80%. A way to achieve this is by waking up earlier, and some specifics are that ensuring that I go to bed earlier. There's a time limit of the 30th of March 2018, and this is still an ongoing achievement. I have been going to bed earlier and have seen signs of me getting a more and more sleep. Another way to achieve this is by organizing and planning my days better. This can be done by writing down a planner for my day, writing down the specifics of what I want to do in the day or what I have to still do in the day. This is also an ongoing achievement, but I have begun to see that my day is more organized as I've planned it out more. Another objective is to get rid of distractions. By doing this, some specifics are that I should ensure that I get rid of turn off or get rid of my phone or TV during the times in which I am working. This has been achieved, as I've seen that when I do get rid of these distractions, such as my phone and turning off my TV, I am a lot more focused on my work and I'm able to get more done. Another way to achieve this is by working in a different environment, such as working in a library or a quiet space. This has been partially done as I have been noticed when I do work in a quiet space or in the library, I have become less distracted and I've refrained from looking or using my phone during the times in which I've been working. Another objective is to improve in my confidence. This can be done by talking with more people and actively speaking with people such as my lecturers or my classmates in general. This is an ongoing task. However, I have noticed that over time, I have been able to speak with more confidence to people and just display more confidence in general. Good academic quiz results. The good academic quiz was done on November the 2nd, 2017, and I got a grade of 89.67%. This quiz was to display how the meanings of referencing and plagiarism, and if gaining a better understanding of referencing and plagiarism in general in studies, and the reasons for why we have to reference our work in our coursework. The importance of referencing and plagiarism. Referencing helps to support the points in which you have made during your work, helping to enforce and give a more strength to the points in which you've made, with the backing of quotes and from credited authors. It also ensures that the original author is credited for the work in which they have done, as well as helping to gain more marks. As falling back on supporting the points, it helps to embrace and ensure that the points have more strength to it. Plagiarism. Referencing helps to avoid misconduct. As in plagiarism can lead to misconducts, which as a result can lead to a student being expelled from the university. It also helps ensure that people aren't copying other people's work, ensuring that you're not taking credit for another person's work in which they have done, and ensuring that their hard time isn't wasted. It also helps to avoid self-plagiarism, which is when you copy your own piece of work in which you have done without referencing that piece of work in general. Reflective summary of my first semester. In this first semester, I've created my own portfolio as well as a LinkedIn account, both in which can be used for future reference as I go in my sports management career. Through this image, you can see that I've created a professional LinkedIn account stating the course in which I currently do, as well as previous work in which I have already done. Reflective summary, continue. Some skills in which I already have, which can help me during for academic and employability. Organization. This allows me to keep my work structured for academic reasons, as well as for employability. It helps to keep my work intact and in order. I'm also a hard worker, as I'm able to put all my effort into my coursework in which I do, as well as provide 100% for each task on which would be given to me for employability. I'm also quite open-minded, which allows me to be able to perform new tasks with a positive attitude, and when I get them for my course, as well as being able to be open to new ideas in which my peers may offer to me or my boss may tell me to do. I'm also quite adaptable, as I'm able to comfortably speak on a range of different sports for this course, as well as for employability. It's a critical skill, as I'm able to be flexible and being able to be put into different departments and be able to flourish with the same results. According to the brain quiz in which I took part in, I used both sides of my brain. This as a result allows me to be more logical and analytical, as well as still being creative, which can also help me for my studies, as it helps to me to be more creative when I'm writing a piece of work. Through this module, though, I have been able to identify some weaknesses in which I have in myself, and through this, I'm able to know what I need to improve in for the future to help develop myself further on. I've also been exposed to new and different things in the sports management world by taking part in this course just through the first semester, being able to understand more about how sports events are run and how in-depth the sports management world is vastly growing to become. My reference list. I hope you enjoyed my presentation, and thank you for listening.